Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of After the Buzzer. Bucks Nets game one of this NBA series, and it's a playoff series. We saw it in the regular season, some good matchups, but now it's the playoff time, a 7-game series. Who will come out victorious? Who will be eliminated? Now, within the first 30 seconds, some bad news for Nets fans, whether you're bandwagon or a real one. It's some bad news. James Harden goes out within the first 30 seconds. He was dealing with this injury at the end of the season, which kept him out for a bit, and it looks like it's kind of getting back to him. Unfortunately, he left the game with the hamstring injury, and he would not return. No beard, no problem for the Brooklyn Nets. KD, Kyrie are just so good that they can lead this Nets. This is what's so lethal about Brooklyn. Like you have James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving. And if you take one of the guys out, then just lead the other two to victory. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, I think KD 29 and Kyrie Irving had 23. The Nets ended up being victorious in this game one. I know that the Bucks definitely wanted to steal this game one, especially with Harden being out, because the Nets really had no answer on defense in the first half in general between Giannis and Brook Lopez and PJ Tucker. They really did not have a single answer, and in that third quarter, mainly in the second half in general, but mainly in that third quarter, the Nets really just turned up and completely outscored the Bucks. They were stopping them on defense, and what you don't really see too often, which is the problem that the Bucks have. I mean, you're going against one of the most atrocious defenses in the league. You're gonna have to score on them literally every single possession if you want to keep up with their scoring ability. You're gonna have to score on most possessions, but their big guys were giving them problems at first, and Milwaukee just didn't take advantage of that. Even with guys like Chris Middleton, he only had 13 points. He's going to have to step up just like he did in the Heat series and maybe not hit game winners, but still just get points. You only had 13, was 0 for 5 from downtown and 6 for 23 from the field. He's going to have to step up. The Bucks will have Blake Griffin in 35 minutes have 18 points. Joe Harris had 19. KD, like I said, with 23. KD 29. Kyrie 23. And I mean, James Harden was not even playing. That's the main thing. I know that Bucks fans are not looking too into this series because the Nets didn't even have another 30-point score. He's not averaging 30 points, but any night he can literally drop 30 points. Anybody knows that. He could literally drop 30 points any night. So I would not have been surprised if he kept playing this game if he dropped 30 points. And that's what's going to hurt the Bucks. Just if they can't stop the Nets offensively and defensively, it's going to be sweep. I had Bucks in 6, but it's really not looking too good. It's really not looking too great right now. But I really don't have too much to say about this game. PJ Tucker was inserted into the starting lineup, and I'm not really sure what they're going to roll with in game number 2. It's going to be some pressure on Mike Budenholzer to see how he's going to plan the starting lineup for game 2, whether Tucker's going to stay in the starting lineup or not. That's not really the biggest move that he's going to have to make. It's going to be whether they can win the game or not. But I think that they probably should have had Giannis in for more minutes and probably Brook Lopez in for less minutes on the defensive end. It was kind of showing. But I really don't have too much else to say about this video. YouTube was kind of being a pain today, so the What's Next for the Boston Celtics video will not be up tonight. It will probably be up Sunday morning, so if you are watching this on a Sunday, the video is probably already up already. So go watch the What's Next for the Boston Celtics, and that will probably wrap up the video. Will the Bucks be able to come back and tie the series at one apiece, or will the Nets take a very commanding 2-0 lead? We'll see in the next one, but tomorrow we have some exciting games. Game 1 of the Sixers versus Hawks, but most importantly, Game 7 of the Clippers versus Mavericks. We'll see you tomorrow for some good games, and until then, peace.